Okay, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's live. I promise you guys that I'm going to be bringing this live stream to you guys today. So I have so that we can discuss the important issues happening. And I told you guys today's topic, and the topic is discussing did Zack Orji really collect money from APC or not? So we see things on social media. We don't really know if they are fact or true. Um, so today I have somebody who is really close to Zack Orji, who will tell us what happened and whether it's true or not. The person will basically tell us his own part of the story, his own point of view. You understand? And secondly, and if you want to join the conversation, there's a link in the comment section where you can join us live and share your own view too, what you think, and also give us a situation reports where you are joining from and how you are supporting the OB movement and what you think is the right things to do. So I will be right back. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Moving on today. Okay, we have somebody who has joined us. His name is Anthony. I think my guest today is having network issue. So Anthony is here, and we'll start with Anthony. Anthony, you tell us where you are joining from and what you think happened between Zack Orji and APC. Because a few months ago, Zack Orji did a video where he was supporting. Months ago, he did a video where he was supporting the south east, not south or southeast zoning, and now he's not supporting him again. So what happened? What really changed? So let's go into main discussion today. Okay, can you people hear me? I think I've been talking to myself since. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in Mr. Zico to the live stream and we'll talk. Okay, Mr. Zico, welcome to today's live stream. And based on the topic, quickly tell us a brief about Zack Orji. Do you know him personally? What's your relationship with Zack Orji? Are you good? Can you hear me? Okay, I think Mr. Zico is having network issue. So, okay. Okay, so let me quickly give us an overview of what we're talking about. What is happening today? What's happening today? What's happening today? We are having a lot of network issue today. No. This shouldn't happen. We're having a lot of network issue today. So let me add Mr. Zico. Yes, I can hear you very well. You're live now. Let's
All
go.
right.
Did you
Good
hear the
evening.
question I asked before? Please quickly tell us a brief
Please,
how the relationship between you and Zack Orji before we continue.
uh, well, let me quickly add, say that I have known Zack Orji, the Nollywood actor, for years now. Okay, and I can tell you, he's a man I respect a whole lot. Uh, he's a man I know for integrity, sort of. But this new trend, until we go into it, let's go into it. Then I'll throw more light.
Okay, so tell us. A few months ago, Zack Orji did a video, and what? How do I say it now? Advocating for zoning the presidential seat to south, east and south south. So what changed? And that now Zack Orji is now supporting, the south west. What changed? Can you quickly tell us what changed?
Can, anyway, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well. We can hear you very well. We can hear you very well. Continue, sir.
All right. Let me quickly tell you that I spoke with Zack Orji on 3 days ago. Okay, though we did not talk politics. It's a different thing together. People change with time, and I want to say that politics is a game of choice. I watched his video where he was advocating for the presidency thing being zoned to the east. Okay, but suddenly he made a U-turn now, and I can tell you that his first stand contradicts his very stand now, and it's quite confusing. You know, being his friend, the response I get, I read. People give him because of his current is really not interesting. I don't want to use the word disappointed because he's entitled to his choice. But
Exactly.
like you said, I in fact do not know what changed. The response he's getting is people not really responding to that. They are responding to high cost of living. They are responding to strike. They are responding to the price of dollar. So Nigerians are angry, and I think that is the point that makes it look like they no longer, especially the use of patience. It makes it look like they don't want to give him that privilege of choosing who he supports. It makes it look like how can they hold him, rooting for the Asian people who kept us where we are. Okay, that is what
Okay,
I
let me
I
quickly ask this
see. But
question.
having said that, okay,
Okay,
I
let me
can hear
quickly
you.
ask this question. Do you think
Okay.
Zack Orji collected what I don't know, I don't want to put a fee to it, but do you think Zack Orji collected money? We heard that Nkemo rejected 10 million naira. Do you think Zack Orji would have collected that 10 million naira to do that video? Do you think he did that video out of stomach infrastructure?
I won't say yes and I won't say no. Okay, because if I say yes, was I there when he took the said money? But we have had a lot of rumor. Okay, and the Nkemo you mentioned, I have been following that trend too. He said they asked him to respond. He said he don't want to say yes, and he don't want to say no. He himself is also sitting on the fence. Okay, a lot of things happen. People can be influenced, and the money is a strong tool as well. But it will be wrong for me to sit down here now and say yes, he collected money, or no, he did not. But the point I am making, where the area I want us to talk more on, is this choice of his. Okay, fine.
Okay.
He's entitled to his opinion, like I said. Politics is a game of choice. But then, the way things are now, let me quickly add that I am obedient, fully obedient, 110% obedient. So we are not really patient to look at it the other way around. because we know the problem of Nigeria. We know who and who that put us where we are now. These people have made a lot of promises and they have failed us. Okay, so President Muhammad Buhari, Jagaban is instrumental to his emergence as the president of the nation. And I can tell you, if you are enjoying his administration, I am not. So how can we now trust these same people that put us where we are?
Wow.
So my disappointment, so I still want to maintain that he's entitled to his opinion and choice, but in this era, Zack, with due respect, is not an old man. I will still put him in the youth side. He's not a Methuselah yet. You know, though I will still talk with him. He promised to join me because of the week. Maybe that should also form part of our discussion. But for now, I joined the youth to say this is a no. It's a no.
Okay, I want to quickly ask another question.
But he's entitled to his choice.
You know, let's ask this question. Zack is your friend, and then this happen. Will this affect your friendship with Zack?
It won't.
Did you get the question?
It will not affect. It is come and go. This, yes, you are asking if his choice, his stand, will affect my relationship with him. Is that not the question? Is that not your question? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, you said if this.
Yes, I can hear you very well. Go ahead.
Okay, now, is a no. Let me say that he's a man I hold in high esteem. Okay, I respect him. You know, politics come and go, politicians come and go. You know, they say soldier go, soldier come. Barras remain where he there. You understand? So the point is, it will in no way affect our relationship. He's entitled to his choice. Like I have told you, I am obedient. Even there is this room of life that even his wife is obedient. His wife, Zack Orji, we are told that she has declared her support for.
True, that's okay. Mr. Zico, let me quickly bring in somebody to ask.
All right.
Let somebody to join us.
All right.
Okay, the person left. The person left. I tried to add the person and the person left. Okay.
So,
moving on to another question. Now you made mention of his wife being obedient. Now I'm asking, how can a wife be obedient and the husband is battered? Okay, let me not use the word battered. Is bat or something? I don't know how they do it over there. It's bat. They are bats. Okay. So they are bats. So how can the wife be bat and the
that's bat?
Hair bats. Yeah, what do you use? Hair. What's the full name or full meaning of that bat? I think it's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, right? It's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, so the other, how can the husband be bad and the wife is obedient? So can you explain that to me?
Okay, that is the beauty of politics. Okay, politics now. That's the beauty of democracy. You know, your choice must not be mine. You know, they are husband and wife at the same time. Two different in human beings. I don't think it will. It has anything to do with their relationship as husband and wife. Each of them is entitled to who he or she wants to follow. Having known how it has been in this country for some time now, for years, not some time, having known how it is, where ordinarily I would expect that those celebrities, the people in the limelight, should lead the way. Okay, we have suffered in the hands of a shaky president. Each and every time he's on a medical trip, and from what we see, this one is even going to be worse. So how can we be giving that kind of a person our vote support? So if the wife is obedient. I'm on the side of the wife, but it does not affect our relationship.
Okay. Okay. Let me just ask another random question about. You are in Lagos. I'm in Abuja. I can only talk about Abuja. So tell us, how is the obedient movement in Lagos? How is it
Okay.
going? Do you think Obi stand a chance in Lagos?
Now, the thing is this. There's something I want to point out before I answer your question. Let me answer it this way. You see, campaign is done by politicians, but a revolution or a movement is done by the people. What is happening about Obi is not about Obi. Okay, so Obi issue is like the masses contesting through Obi. Obi has no power of his own to cause the kind of thing that's happening around him. Obi is felt everywhere, including here. I can tell you almost everybody I know is obedient.
Mm.
The other way, but Obi is making impact in Lagos.
Wow.
And beyond.
Okay. So do you have your PVC?
Obi is the thing. Have you wondered why every politician is okay? If you anybody that wants to come to land must talk about Obi, all of them. Obi is their headache. So Obi is everywhere. Lagos is, and they are saying it's online. It's online thing. It's online crazy. My brother, you can take this to the bank. Now, human being there, social media. So it's not about social media. Obi's followers are both on social media and in the real life.
Okay. So I want to ask another question. Yes, I want to ask another question. Do you have your PVC? Yes, I'm there. I'm here.
Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Yeah, I said right here in Lagos, a whole lot of people are obedient. So it's not an Abuja thing alone, and the people are not talking of Obi because he's Igbo. No.
Okay, I want
We
to
have
put
broke past tribal sentiments.
I want to put a comment from somebody. The person said that
Okay.
Zack could actually change his mind. Do you think Zack can change his mind?
Well, change is the only thing. Even change is not constant because change can change. Okay. uh, the one thing is that I am aware that he's following the response of Nigerians as regards to the video he put on social media recently. Then again, his first video where he was rooting for the East to be leaving this position contradicts this very one. So as time goes on, if I were him, I would wear the two. But I think the matter has already gone out of hand. It has gone out of hand. He has explained the number of years of his life he has spent in Lagos and how Tinubu did an all-inclusive government. Then he's believing that he can still do it now. But I can tell you the Jagaban we are talking of that time was far more stronger. I don't see the difference between a now Jagaban and a now Buhari. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
So, change is only constant. If he changes and makes a U-turn, we welcome him. We welcome him.
Okay, I have somebody who wants to join. So let me hear from the person and what the person will have to say. Hello, welcome. Can you tell us your name and where you're joining from? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, this person is not ready to talk. And please, if you're joining the stream and if you are joining the stream and you want to talk, please be ready and make sure your audio is working very well. Mr. Zico, there's a question on your screen. It says, I don't know who the person is. He said,
Okay.
must everybody support Obi? The person is saying, must everybody support Obi? I don't know what this person mean. But yes, yeah, everybody must not support Obi. But
Okay.
just know that uh, everybody wants good governance. So what do you have to say?
Let me, yeah, let me add that no, I made my stand clear that politics is a game of choice. Okay, people are entitled to their opinion, but the OB matter. OB is the voice of the frustrated Nigerians. OB is the voice of those who are not happy with ASU strike. OB is the representative or a voice of those who are going to the same market we are going to buy the expensive food items. OB is the voice of those who are not happy with the dollar rate. So it's not about OB. But now, by the grace of God, we have seen one man who sounds very reasonable, who everybody, most persons, most people have believed that this man can do it. All those old fools have toyed with us a long time. Okay, they have made these promises a long time and they have failed us several times. So what will give you the power to give your trust, you give your confidence again to this kind of person? So, my brother, people can choose who they want to support, but let us support wisely. Because hardship does not know tribe, hardship does not know religion. When it happens, we will all be in it.
Okay, I want to ask you a brief question. I'm sure you knew when Obi was a governor of Anambra State. You were in
Yes.
Lagos then because I know you were in Lagos. So, based on the things you heard
Yes.
about Obi, then do you think he has the capacity to move this country to where we actually want it to be? Do you think he has the capacity to move this country forward and change everything we are currently seeing?
A strong yes. He does. Like he will always say, when he was the governor of Anambra State, you can go and verify. Okay? Go there and verify. He did well. He did excellently well. Obi is a businessman. Okay? And we need such person to manage the affairs of this country. Like he always says he wants to move Nigeria from a consuming country to a production country. Are you getting the point?
Yes, yes.
He has experience. He has experience. His simplicity is second to none. So what are we talking about? His transparency is there. You can go and verify. He can do it.
Okay. Now,
He can.
another question I have here. You know, how what's your confidence? What's your confidence in the 2023 election? Do you think our votes will really count? Do you think people like Zach, who changed their mind, who was with us before and now changing their mind, do you think like before election we won't have people like Zach again?
But like I said, change is the only thing. Change, even change itself changes. Okay, we will not throw away the water with the baby simply because the water is dirty. You know, politicians come and go. Now, my fear in the upcoming election is insecurity. I still pray this election holds. Okay. One thing I would remember President Muhammad Buhari for is the transformation he has achieved in INEC. I can tell you, if they are telling you your vote will not count, don't believe them. The level where we are now, the vote counts. Let me ask you, we saw what happened in Oshu. Some of them we are paying people to come and vote for them. Now, like I have always asked, if your vote does not count, why are they paying for it? They are paying for votes. So why are they
That's a
buying
nice
it if it doesn't count? They are paying for it. We had 5,000. We had people collected 5,000, and 2,000. Why are they giving that money if it doesn't count? Now, with what INEC has achieved, vote goes straight to their portal. I don't know if you're aware of that. So
Exactly.
I will remember, I will wait for that. The election rigging at least has been reached, I would say, to the barest minimum. So our vote will count. And that is
Okay.
why they are afraid. They are afraid
Okay.
of us.
Okay. Let's just let's go back to Zack,
Okay.
matter. Every Zack is part of every Nigerian youth. Zack was part of our childhood. We grew up watching Zack Orji and all that. And
Yes.
now that we have grown up, now and we expected much from him, and this whole thing is happening, we feel so disappointed. Do you think Zack can win our heart again? Do you think he has it? Nigerians don't forget. We might forgive, but we don't forget. Do you think Zack Orji can win our heart again? Do you think there's anything he can do that can make us say, Zack, hey, tell me.
Yes, he can.
How?
On one condition. Now, I know too well that I'm believing God that come to 23, obedient to Peter Obi, Peter Obi will come to power. And when that happens, one duty he owes us is never to disappoint. And of course, by the time he behaves well, rules the nation well, I told you, I hold Zack Orji. I hold him in esteem. I can tell you that he will come out bold. He's a bold man. He will come out to
apologize.
To say things the way it is. I can tell you that.
Okay, yes, I have Christopher on the stream. Christopher tried to join me in the last stream, but network was a problem. Welcome, Christopher, if you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me today?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh.
Okay, so Christopher, you saw the topic. Zack Orji made a video a few months back advocating for the presidency to move to Southeast, and now he's now supporting another candidate, which is Tinubu. What do you think changed? Do you think Zack Orji was paid, or what happened? What do you think happened?
Yeah, this topic is something I don't really want to talk on, but let me just throw a little light on it. Like I do say, variety is the spice of life. And every man is entitled to his own opinion. We have different relationship and different ways of reason. So I cannot 100% say that Zack Orji there's something because I wasn't there. But I believe he's entitled to his own opinion, and is accepted by all because he's a man. He knows what he wants, and nobody knows the relationship he has with Tinubu even before now. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Okay. What we are talking about is that before now, Zack Orji has been an advocate of let the presidency go to Southeast. We have the video, we have the evidence. It's on Twitter.
I watched everything.
My talk is now, what changed? What changed? Is it now that he realized that he has a relationship with Tinubu? Or he didn't know that before he did the video?
That was before the emergence of Tinubu becoming the... Yeah, I'm not supposed to Zack, actually. I will be to the call. That was what Tinubu came on board. So now that Tinubu is best friend comes on board, say, okay, now I will forsake my earlier stand and say, okay, I stand with Tinubu. But one thing I do say is that it's so painful, it's so annoying, and it's so I don't know what to say, that even people that say they're intelligent, people that have been to the outside world, still support APC and PDP. Is a big shame, because in developed countries, these two parties should be sinking their head in shame, because they are the one that brought to Nigeria to where Nigeria is today. Like my mother always tell me, my mother will tell you, snake or we give birth to a snake. You understand? So there's no good thing that come out of these two parties, whether Tinubu or anybody. Say they are the same thing, they are the same cabal, the same. They have the same structure, the same thing. You understand? So I don't see why any like said varieties of life, everybody's entitled to support whoever they want to support. But for me, I look in so shameful, especially the elite, those that think they went to school, those that think they know what they're doing, to support either of these two parties. I'm serious. See, let me just give you a case. Let me give you a case today.
You know, okay, go on.
Financial politics. I was in Sweden, and then the Prime Minister of Sweden resigned. Is a woman named Magdalena Andersson. She resigned because the process that brought her into power was transparent. You understand now? But in Nigeria, you see people from the government is supporting this kind of people. And we Nigerians, we are here supporting those people, wanting Nigeria to be like the civilized world. How can that be? Can you tell me Tinubu can handle a computer today? Can someone tell me that Tinubu can do things on the internet without help? It's not. So remember that we should, like I just say, we the family should concentrate on ourselves. We should brainstorm on the way forward, the door-to-door campaign strategize, and we should just leave those people we don't want to have to get on arguments with them that our candidate is better. No, we know who we believe, and we are confident that it can deliver Nigeria from the mess that the rest is facing. So that is my point, bro.
Okay. People, our viewers are complaining that your audio is still bad. I don't know what is going wrong. They are complaining that your audio is bad. So I think you should join back.
Okay.
I think you should join back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the discussion today is what happened? Why did Zack Orji change his mind? Initially, he was supporting the Southeast presidency, and now he's supporting Southwest. What changed? What actually changed? That is the topic today. Could it be that Zack Orji was paid, or what? So tell us. There's a link in the comment section where you can use to join and air your mind. You can join to air your mind and tell us what you think. I don't know what I think, but all I know is that okay, we have Mr. Zico back. Okay, Mr. Zico, welcome back.
Yeah,
So
I'm back.
let's continue where we stop. You said
All right.
you said Zack Orji can still win the Nigerian youth back, and my question is how?
Yes.
How?
If let me explain. I know Zach very well. You know, politics is a game of choice. He's entitled to his opinion who he wants to join, okay? But I can tell you, I can hit my chest and tell you that this is a man I know very well. And if things go well with Obi, I can tell you here that he will come out and say it the way it is. If eventually, which we are not praying for, his candidate comes on board and fails, I know him too well that he will apologize. But though I do not want us to get to that point. The way it is now, to me, I want to make it clear to all Nigerians and everybody watching that I am 110% obedient. But I am not saying if you choose otherwise, I will fight you. No.
Now I have a question based on what you just said right now.
Yes.
You said if everything go well with Obi, Zack Orji will come around. To me, that is a coward attitude. I'm sorry to use that word. You are not supporting. You are waiting for things to be good. You said if everything works out, it works.
Come again. I didn't hear that.
Okay, you said if everything should work out with Obi, that Zack Orji will come around. Now, to me, that is a coward attitude. So that means You are on the. You are waiting
I
for
disagree.
things to work out for him to come around. Is that what?
Let me say this. No, this is politics, and that's this democracy, and that's the beauty of it. Okay, it doesn't make him a coward. Let me say that I don't want to believe that he wants collapse. I don't want to believe that his support for Miloko is for Nigeria to collapse. No, and if you, like I said, I have not addressed him on this, and God willing, I will do that in the near. I want to believe also that he wants Nigeria to go ahead. If you listen to his speech, there are two things in making choice. You can make a choice and think it's right, and at the end of the day, it's a wrong choice. Choice is a two-way thing, either right or wrong. And most times, people who make wrong choice do not even know, or they don't intend to make choice.
Okay.
And people,
let me rephrase the question again. Let me rephrase the question again. I asked,
okay.
I said, do you think Zack Orji can win the heart of Nigerians again? And you said, yes. If Obi enter and things work well. If Obi enter and things work well, that Zack Orji might come around. And I said, is it that he does not believe in Obi? Zack Orji do not believe Obi. And that is why he's supporting Jagaban. So probably when something work out well with Obi, he will come around. Is that true?
Justice. No, listen. I know many of my friends, known personalities also, that rooted for Buhari. They had good intentions. They needed the change. And when this man woefully failed, some of them came online publicly and apologized. And they said, I supported this man thinking that he would do well. I needed the betterment of this country. But now things has gone the other way. I apologize. I supported this evil. That is
okay.
Democracy. It doesn't make anybody count.
I have this your point right now. Now, those people supported Buhari then to win election. And now they see that Buhari has failed. And now we are seeing the same trend again happening. And Zack is supporting it. So how many times are you going to be beaten before you will learn your lesson? How many times are you going to be beaten before you learn your lesson? Because the same trend is happening again. The same party, the same old people, the same pattern. You've listened to their speech. They have nothing to say. They want to continue from where they stop. And what they have been doing is not worth continuing. And Zack is supporting them. So can you explain that to me?
Well, what you just said is, why I said is that his stand to that are obedient is very disappointing. And remember, I said also that I am not obedient because Peter Obi is an Igbo man. No. His stand is making it look like, personally speaking, like he's not seeing the way things are going. Put us where we are. It is really not, to me, a Jagaban cannot be my choice. You see all those old people that put us where we are, none of them can be my choice. Okay, so ordinarily one would expect that Zack will join us, but somehow look at where he is. Okay, I still want to say it's a game of choice. He has chosen to support a Jagaban, and frustrated Nigerians angry. We are frustrated. Okay, I want us to see as things unfold, and I want to also use this medium to say that do whatever you can to support this movement. Tell the next person to get a PVC, not just on Facebook. Okay, that's the only way to go. I read responses given to Zack Orji because of his stand, and I can tell you 80% of the response are angry that he made this choice. And I think that is why we're having this discussion today. And I think because you know he's a man I'm close to, you called me to address this matter. I want to stand on my truth that I am obedient, and I expected him to do otherwise, but I will not say he's not entitled to his choice.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution, and remain to be obedient. And please, win more so for us. Help us talk to Uncle Zach to come around, and our arms are open to
I
welcome him back. Our arms are open to welcome him back whenever he's ready to be
I will
obedient
get
and
back
useful to us.
on this issue. On this issue, I want to tell you that. Remember, I said I will be meeting him soon. We have a different engagement, which he 3 days ago he gave me his word that he will make out time. He's on location as we speak. That he will make out time. We see, and I want to tell you that
Okay,
this thing will form our discussion, and I'll get back to you on that.
okay. When you are done with him, please don't fail to come to us. So I will let you go now, and I will bring up Christopher on board. So
Thank you so
welcome,
much.
Christopher. I hope you have a good network now. We can hear you
Yes,
very
I
well.
just came up and started using my Wi-Fi. So
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you
okay.
for that. So, Mr. Zico, who just left the stream now, is a friend to Zach. So he's telling us his own point of view from Zach, and we wait to get more response from him. He has a meeting with Zach very soon, so that we can know whether APC paid Zach or not. We want to know what changed, because like you said earlier, that Zach, we don't know the relationship between Zach and Jagaban. And my question is, didn't Zach realize that relationship before he did the phone video he did? So can you tell me about that?
Actually, I'm not in a good position to say that. Zach should be in a position to, Uncle Zach should be in a position, pardon me, Uncle Zach should be in a position to say that. But I believe that there is always few factors that can make a man to change. Like we said, change is the only thing that is constant in life. Either monetarily, it has been monetarily induced, or something else, because the way he was saying it, looking at him, the way he was making that video, he wasn't happy making that video. The facial expression and everything.
Could he be doing the video under duress? Do you think there's a gun behind the camera?
Hey, my brother, let's leave this English speaking. You see, money will make man do it in the one, especially when you need the money and you can't come. You understand?
Exactly what I was saying. Could it be that Zach were paid, and Zach friend, which is Zico, is standing on the fence? He doesn't want to tell us what. No, Zico knows Zach very well. You have to tell us, do you think Zach collected money? Are we expecting Zach to buy new house now? Are we expecting Zach to buy new ride, start living big life? Do we expect Zach to be like a 10 million richer now? What do we expect?
Nigeria and self-denial. Even when they saw Brilliant Van getting into someone's house, they still denied. Even when they paid delegate dollar, they still denied. So this Nigeria factor. Nobody is sure of anything. You understand? But one thing I know is Zach wasn't happy doing that video. That is one thing I will tell you. You even see the other actors that came on board, that like Gentle Jack and the other fellow. Even see their expression, the way they were doing the video, they are not happy doing it. Because
they are doing it for something.
Yes, it's like what Zazu, this portable said. He said they paid him to come and perform, and he has done his job.
They paid him. Exactly, you have a point there.
They paid him to do his job.
Okay, maybe we should forgive Zach, because as an actor, he was paid to act.
Yes.
That script given to him.
Thank you.
Let me bring Zico back to answer this question. Zico, Zach is your friend. Zach is your friend and he's an actor. Could it be that Zach was given a script and paid to act that script?
Are you there?
Yes. Could it be that he is acting a script given to him, because his facial expression was saying another thing and his mouth was saying another thing?
Come again. Let me get you. Come again.
Okay. We understand that Zach is an actor.
Okay.
Understand? So, and the video we watched, Zach wasn't happy doing that video. His facial expression does not show happiness. It wasn't excited. So could it be that a script was given to him to read? Probably there is a teleprompter in front of him reading that day. So could it be that they paid him to act that script as an actor?
I don't want to believe he was acting. Just like they have said, that is in the right position to say, I told you it would be wrong for me to say he did not collect, and it would be wrong for me to say he collected money. Like my brother said, there are a lot of factors that can influence a human decision. Okay. On this one, all I can say is either ways, either he collected or not. You cannot, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm only being factual that I was not there. So I can say what the area I'm addressing is the frustration we are facing. So I feel bad seeing somebody giving such people support. That's the area. The money side, you made mention of Zazu. Zazu was open to say he collected money. He's an entertainer. But Zack never said he collected money. Remember, I promised you, I will see him soon. I will address it. I'll get you.
Okay.
So it's very wrong to say.
I want to ask you a question based on that.
I want to
ask you a question based on that. We understand that you also an artist, you sing, you have a lot of songs you've done. And if APC government come to you right now and say, come and do this song for us to endorse Tinubu, are you going to collect the money to do it?
The point is this, okay?
Are you going to do it, yes or no? Okay. Zico is out. Maybe that question scared him. Maybe that question scared him away.
No,
okay, the question I'm asking, let me throw it back to you. I don't know what you do. Can you tell me your profession?
No,
if it's not,
I'm a software engineer.
Okay, good. Let's just say APC government come to you right now and pay you 10 million naira to develop a software for campaign for the Jagaban to win, and your picture have to be on it as the developer in solidarity to support the Jagaban campaign. Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. For me, I'm not easily. You can't use money to influence me because every money you have in life, the day you die, you forget everything about them. We have to do things of conscience, things that will please your conscience. You understand? For me, I would say no. I won't ask. No matter the amount they give to me, that will be enough. I'm telling you the truth because it's like I told someone. Let me just come in here. It's like I told someone one day, and I said, "You see, there are some decisions you take in life. Most people would think they've not killed, but there are some decisions you take that eventually leads to other people dying. In prosy, you already killed. By prosy, you've killed. So something that I know will not suit every other person, something that I know will bring pains to every other person, I won't do it for no amount of money that can do that. No. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. It's a no-no.
Wow.
It's a no-no.
We have your words. You're saying that if APC should bring 10 million naira in a Ghana must go, or a wire transfer. Okay, let's just remove wire transfer because we don't want to leave a trace. Bring Ghana must go of 10 million naira. Let's just say in foreign currency because you are not in Nigeria, in dollars. And say, okay, Mr. Christopher, you develop this software for us for campaign. You're not going to collect it.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Now, let me just give you. Do you know how much kidnappers charge for kidnapping a person?
Well, I don't know.
It's more than 10 million. Yeah, no, it's on the internet. People they've kidnapped, they come out on the news. They charge more than 10 million, some 100 million. So if I collect even 100 million today, in quotes, my family members can be kidnapped tomorrow. My friends can be kidnapped tomorrow.
And you will use the same money for ransom.
Yes. And if I'm coming to Nigeria, I'll pay police to be with me. Is that the same money we're spending? So you see, no amount of money that you can use to compare good governance. I'm telling you the truth. Like in Europe, we can wake up in the night and travel. I'm just coming back from Norway now. I traveled. You just come back and nothing on the road, no fear of kidnapper, nothing. But in Nigeria, you can't do that. So what kind of love do I have to do I need to have for those kind of people that brought those kind of things to my country? My people are not safe. My friends are not safe. See, let me tell you something. My country is bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding, and people don't know.
I'm here. I can feel the pain too. Okay. In rounding up our discussion today, let's go back to Zack issue. I said something about could it be that he collected money to act? Because Zack can actually come up tomorrow and tell us that as an actor, he was given a script and paid to act that script, and he will actually win the case. You
Yes,
know that
yes,
he can
yes.
he has a defend. He can actually defend. Do you see that happening?
That I can't say. But I know Obi will emerge the president of Nigeria and many people will come back. We call it repentant people, they will come. It's 100% sure they will come. The only fear we have now, let me tell you the truth, the only fear I have is let this bad politician not infiltrate into Labour Party when Obi eventually becomes the president. That is my only fear.
Because you will see the campaign. They will start the
The
campaign.
campaign, yes, they will come. That is my only problem now I'm having. Whether Zack Orji played his role or not is his own opinion, but mine now is we should try to save Nigeria and rescue Nigeria from the shackles.
Exactly.
And we should pray and we should work for this infiltration so that these people now, you'll be surprised even Dino Milaye will come to Labour Party. I'm telling you. Because that's the only source of income they have.
We all know. We can't take Dino Minaye serious now. We all know he's a comedian. Dino Minaye went popular as a comedian. We didn't know Dino Minaye until he started singing.
Yeah. So
Dino
that is
Minaye went popular when he started singing and started fainting and all that. So there's some politicians who can't take serious in Nigeria. You know that.
Yeah.
So Dino Minaye is one of them. I'm saying it on air. He's one of them. I didn't know Dino Minaye before until he started jumping out of car, climbing trees, and all that. So he doesn't have anything to tell me about politics and all that. So for now, and let me quickly ask you before we go. Yesterday, Kiyamo, which is the spokesman for the APC, he said that Nigerian parents should go and beg ASU to resume school. Are we not finished?
That fellow called himself a lawyer. What kind of impunity that is?
And he's a lawyer.
It's a shame for someone as Keyamo. I remember when Keyamo came out during the time of Bola Ige. I thought he was a very good man. Then he was striving, forming human rights, this and this. During the Bola Ige issue, and one guy called Frayo. If you remember the death of Bola Ige and everything, that was when I knew Festus Keyamo. And today, seeing Keyamo acting this way, I'm surprised and I'm really ashamed. You understand? Because a lawyer, a well-read man, can come out and say parents should beg ASU. That is a shame. It's a big shame and a disgrace to Nigeria.
You know, his excuse is that Nigeria doesn't have the money. But my question now is, a few months ago, we saw the Accountant General stole or embezzle. You know, they don't use the word stealing anymore.
Yeah.
They call it fraud or whatever language they use. But me, I call it stealing. He stole 80 billion naira. And that was not all. We were in the same country where snake swallowed 30-something billion naira. We also heard some time ago, monkey, I don't know, a lot of animal eats money in Nigeria. So all those money that animal swallow and the Accountant General swallow, and recently our government used 1 billion naira to buy SUV for another country. Don't you think that money should have been given to ASU instead of saying parents should beg ASU to resume strike?
Yes, Nigeria is a country which don't value education because they believe that when they make us illiterate, we don't know our rights. Even those that are literate, they try to suppress us not to know our rights. So they are using those things as a weapon against the youth. You see, Nigeria has money because Nigeria is one of the countries that run the most expensive government in the world. You understand? So they cannot say they don't have money to pay lecturers if they really want to. Nigerian politicians are wealthy more than some countries' presidents that are doing very well. So they cannot tell me that some people cannot go on 50% pay cuts just to settle ASU. If you know Nigeria doesn't have money, shut down your system, cut down your government expenses, and settle ASU because these are the future of Nigerians. These are the future of Nigerians. Why can't you cut your pay? Okay, every senator today, let's have a 50%. Since Nigeria doesn't have money, they say, let's have 50%. a thought to support the cause of ASU so that we can raise money the same way Peter Obi did in Anambra. We can raise money to settle ASU. But they believe education is not the priority to them when their children in overseas schooling. So they settle ASU. There's no way.
Okay, thank you so much. I will be tomorrow. I'll be coming live with special advisor to Ifani, who the vice president candidate of the APC, which is Atiku. So
Okay.
I'll be the vice president candidate to Atiku, his special advisor in social issue. So tomorrow I will be bringing him live to come and defend his Oga of what he said about Obi not having experience. So tomorrow evening will be a very good day for PDP candidates to come and defend yourself. So I'll indulge you guys to get ready. Write down your questions. Is because he's going to be on the hot seat. If he's watching me right now, he said I should not do this, but I will do it. I'm bringing him live here. So Christopher, see you tomorrow, same time, same again. And thank you so much for always being there and always coming online. Well, I don't know if Zico will come again. Okay, let me add Zico right now. Mr. Zico, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We are calling it a quit right now. And tomorrow I'm bringing in one of the PDP candidates, special advisor, which is a special advisor to the vice president candidate on social issue tomorrow.
Okay.
So
All right.
I don't want to disclose his name so that you don't go and do research. And so it's tomorrow I will review. It's tomorrow I will review his name. So he will be here telling us what his boss meant about that Obi doesn't have experience. Because my question to him is that if Obi doesn't have a president to be an experience to be a president, him that is contesting for vice president, does he have experience? Has he ever been vice president before? So I hope you guys will be around tomorrow to throw your questions at him and not only me alone. So, Mr. Zico, what the last thing you're going to tell us about Zack before you go?
Well,
Okay.
I want to say before we go, disagree in order to agree. Let us understand that. And again, politics is a game of choice. So Zack is our brother. Let's forgive him and move ahead. We should not be distracted when somebody's choice contradicts or goes contrary to our own. You get my point? Let's remain resolute.
Exactly.
Let's remain obedient. So at the end of the day, we will remove the, how do they say it, the chaff from the
grain.
the wheat.
From the grain.
So come 2023, I know I will never regret being obedient.
Yes.
Oh, we're
And I'll
not.
keep preaching it
Okay.
till victory is achieved.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I wish to continue the discussion, but Abuja is not safe. I'm outside, and it's past 6:52. I'm alone in the garden
These are the
here.
things we
So
are fighting for. Okay.
I'll need to go before people start lining up behind me. So thank you guys for coming up, and I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
And keep being obedient and be useful. My name is Justice. Always pray for Nigeria. We'll get it right. And vote will be on election day. Please, it's beyond saying I'm obedient. I'm obedient. Come out and vote. Come out and vote. Don't be scared. Nothing is happening that day. If you say your vote doesn't count, what happened when you don't vote? You understand? Why not just vote first and let's leave that to us? Leave that to INEC to count your vote. Because if you are saying your vote doesn't count, why are they paying 10 million for people to come and vote? Why are they buying your votes? Why are they doing campaign? They should have just sit at home and just pay INEC and announce them president. So that should tell you that your vote count. And I can tell you, if you go through my page, you see the videos I posted from channels analyzing the voters registration of this year. you can see that the youths have woken up, the youths have registered a lot, and the youths are doing more. So we are so hopeful of 2023. We are going to win this war. You think it's just me talking? It is a war. It is a war we are fighting. We are fighting for our future. We are fighting for our freedom. We are fighting for safety. We are fighting for good governance. And the people we are fighting, they know more than us. They've been there. So, and let's use our youthful brain. They are old. They have less they can do, but we have more we can do. Let's show them the Gen Z. Let's show them the Gen Z techniques. And by the grace of God, we will win this war. Thank you, Nigerians. Be obedient and be